A visit to Tirumala is a deeply cherished pilgrimage for millions of devotees. But for senior citizens, especially those above 65 years of age, a pilgrimage to Tirupathi and Tirumala requires a little more planning. Where should you stay? How should you plan your darshan? What facilities are available for senior citizens? How can you reduce unnecessary walking and waiting? In this video, I will explain how senior citizens and their families can plan a comfortable, safe, and peaceful visit to Tirupathi and Tirumala. The first rule for a comfortable pilgrimage is simple. Plan your trip before you leave home. Do not travel to Tirupathi first, and then try to arrange everything after reaching there. Decide your travel dates. Check the availability of darshan, arrange accommodation, and plan your transportation in advance. Senior citizens should avoid unnecessarily crowded periods whenever possible. Keep a simple itinerary with sufficient time for rest. A pilgrimage should not become a tiring race from one place to another. Choose the mode of travel according to the health and comfort of the senior citizens traveling with you. If you're traveling by train, try to choose a convenient train timing and avoid very long overnight journeys if they are uncomfortable. If traveling by road, plan adequate breaks. And remember that after reaching Tirupathi, you still have to travel up the Tirumala hills. Therefore, the journey should be planned as one continuous trip, from your home to your accommodation and finally to the temple, not just up to Tirupathi railway station or bus stand. Now let us see how senior citizens can travel from Tirupathi to Tirumala. Tirupati Airport at Renegunta is about 14 kilometers from Tirupati city. From the airport, you can take a taxi or available bus service to Tirupati and then proceed to Tirumala. Tirupati railway station is about 26 kilometers from Tirumala. Regular APSRTC buses are available from the railway station to Tirumala, and taxis are also available. From the Tirupati bus stations too, regular APSRTC services operate to Tirumala. TTD also operates free buses to Alapairai and Srivari Medu for pilgrims who intend to climb the hills on foot. For senior citizens, however, walking up the hills is generally not advisable unless they are physically fit. A direct APSRTC bus or a comfortable taxi to Tirumala is a much better option. The uphill road journey from Tirupati to Tirumala is approximately 18 kilometers. So, plan your onward transport before starting your pilgrimage. One of the most important facilities available to senior citizens is the special darshan facility provided by TTD. Senior citizens who have completed 65 years can avail themselves of this facility, subject to the applicable TTD rules and availability. Details of this facility are explained in the next episode. TTD also provides special arrangements for differently abled pilgrims and certain specified medical categories. If a member of your family falls under one of these categories, check the eligibility requirements and the certificates that need to be produced before traveling. Don't wait until you reach Tirumala to find out whether you qualify. Check the requirements in advance and carry the necessary documents. For many senior citizens, the biggest difficulty during a pilgrimage is not the darshan itself, but the amount of walking, standing, and waiting involved. Therefore, try to reduce unnecessary movement. Follow the directions given by TTD personnel and make use of the facilities available for senior citizens wherever applicable. Don't hesitate to ask for assistance when required. And don't try to keep pace with younger family members. The pilgrimage is more important than completing everything quickly. TTD provides battery-operated vehicles, electric battery cars, specifically for senior citizens age 65 and above to ensure comfortable and convenient access to the temple without walking long distances or standing in queues. Take adequate rest during the journey. Keep drinking water and avoid becoming dehydrated. If you have to wait for some time, Use the designated seating or waiting facilities instead of standing continuously. Senior citizens should carry their regular medicines and personal essentials with them. Keep medicines in your hand baggage rather than putting them in checked luggage or leaving them in the car. Accommodation is an important part of planning a comfortable Tirumala visit. TDE provides a wide range of accommodation facilities, including guest houses, rest houses, cottages, chol trees, and dormitory facilities. Rooms are available in different categories and at different tariffs, including air-conditioned and non-air-conditioned accommodation. Some free accommodation and dormitory facilities are also available, subject to availability. However, senior citizens should note that there is currently no separate accommodation concession simply because a person has completed 65 years of age. The special benefit specifically provided to senior citizens is the special Darshan facility. For a comfortable pilgrimage, I would recommend that elderly couples try to obtain a room in advance through the official TTD booking system, rather than depending on free accommodation or finding a room after reaching Tirumala. TTD releases accommodation quotas online periodically, so check the official TTD website for the applicable booking date and availability. And remember, never pay an agent or an unknown person claiming to arrange TTD accommodation for you. Food is another area where senior citizens should be careful. During the pilgrimage, avoid experimenting with unfamiliar or very heavy food. Take simple, familiar meals at regular intervals. Carry a few light snacks if required, particularly when traveling with elderly persons. If you have dietary restrictions, plan your meals before the journey rather than depending entirely on what happens to be available after reaching Tirumala. Before leaving home, prepare a small personal health kit. Keep your regular medicines, spectacles, prescribed medical devices, and other essentials in an easily accessible bag. It is also useful to carry a card or note containing emergency contact details. Family members traveling with senior citizens should know where their medicines and important documents are kept. A little preparation can prevent a lot of anxiety during the journey. Senior citizens should also follow the temple dress code. For men, traditional attire such as dhoti or pajama with an upper cloth is prescribed. For women, sari, half sari, or churidar with appropriate upper clothing is recommended. When visiting Tirumala, it is always better to dress traditionally and modestly. Do not wait until you reach the temple to discover that your clothing may not comply with the applicable dress requirements. Before starting your journey, make a simple document checklist. Carry your Aadhaar or other required identification. Carry your senior citizen Darshan booking confirmation. Keep your accommodation details and travel tickets easily accessible. It is also a good idea to keep digital copies of important documents on your mobile phone. But don't depend only on your mobile phone. A printed copy of important booking details can be useful if the phone battery becomes low or there is a connectivity problem. There is one warning that every senior citizen should remember. Do not depend on agents or unknown persons who promise to arrange special darshan or accommodation. TTD has warned pilgrims about middlemen and misleading information. Don't pay somebody simply because they claim to have a special connection with TTD. Use official TTD channels for darshan and accommodation bookings. Information received through WhatsApp, Facebook, or other social media should always be verified before you act on it. For senior citizens, a relaxed schedule is better than trying to visit many places in a single day. After reaching Tirumala, settle into your accommodation and take some rest. Have a light meal and keep yourself ready for the scheduled darshan. After darshan, return to your accommodation and rest again. If you want to visit other temples or important places in Tirumala or Tirupathi, consider doing so only if the senior citizens are physically comfortable. Don't turn a pilgrimage into a sightseeing marathon. Let me conclude with 10 simple tips for a comfortable Tirumala visit for senior citizens. 1. Plan your journey well in advance. 2. Book senior citizen Darshan through the official TTD system. 3. Arrange accommodation before traveling. 4. Carry Aadhaar and all required documents. 5. Follow the prescribed dress code. 6. Carry your regular medicines. 7. Drink sufficient water and take adequate rest. 8. Avoid unnecessary walking and rushing. 9. Never depend on agents or unverified social media information. 10. Check the latest TTD instructions immediately before your journey. A pilgrimage to Tirumala should be a peaceful and memorable experience. For senior citizens, good planning can make the journey much easier and more comfortable. Remember, there is no need to hurry. Plan carefully, follow the TTD guidelines, take adequate rest, and enjoy the spiritual experience with your family. I hope this video has been useful to you. May Lord Sri Venkatesvara bless you and your family with good health, happiness, and peace. Om Namo Venkatesaya. Thank you for watching.